Welcome, Cancer. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment, here to do your March love bonus. Let's spill some tea. Let's find out what's really going on in that relationship. It's time. It's tea spilling time, and we're fixing to get your cards saged. I want to welcome all my Cancers, my subscribers, new viewers, cross watchers. Thank you for taking the time to support my channel by sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you would like a personal reading, my information is below in the description box. Email me and we'll get something specific to your situation or your question. This is not going to resonate with every Cancer. I can't tell every Cancer story. So if it doesn't resonate with you, Cancer, it's not your story. Please check your natal chart for your moon, Venus, and rising and see what's better situated for you, okay? All right, we're going to get started here pretty soon. I'm just going to sage these cards. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't use it for any kind of professional, legal, medical advice. It is just for entertainment purposes only. We're going to spill some tea and find out what's going on with my Cancer people. The sage is really strong, so I'm saging these energies in the cards, and then we'll get started. I'm going to do a 9-card freestyle spread after picking 2 overall card messages from the Lover's Oracle and the Angel Romance, okay? Then we'll be using this Apocalypse Tarot deck to do some clarification as needed, all right? And the Light Seers Tarot is what I'm using for the main spread. So here we go. Let's get started, Cancer. Welcome, welcome. Let's see what we got going on for your love oracle. These cards are hard to shuffle, so please be aware that I'm going to select one. I'm going to close my eyes so I don't see the pictures, because the pictures can tell you what the card means. I have found that out. So let's go ahead and close my eyes, and I'm picking this one. All right, so this one is your message, okay? So it says, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So remember, if you could do anything and, in love, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So find out what's really in your heart. When you go picking romances and accepting offers from people, make sure you really dwell in your heart for what it is you really, really want, okay? It's not what your mind tells you, oh, he's got to have this, he's got to be this, she's got to be here, she's got to be that. It's really what your heart's going to tell you what the person is that you're looking for, not your mind, okay? Don't let your mind take over. So let's do the Angel Romance and find out what your overall message is there for love, Cancer, and find out what March brings you for love. There we go, flipped right out. Codependency. So be careful about codependency here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you're either being codependent on someone because you're afraid of putting yourself out there and finding the real one. So you're just latching on to someone because you're afraid of being alone. Or there's codependency, maybe addiction, because this person is supporting you materially wise and you're afraid to, put yourself out there and have to stand on, prop your own self up. But we're going to find out what that codependency means for sure when we get that spread going, okay? So those are your messages. Look inside your heart, not your mind, for the ideal person that is going to make you happy. Find out what, your heart needs to make you happy, what kind of a person. Give me some energies for Cancer and love. I have some cards here. I've got the 8 of Swords. I've got the High Priestess. I've got the 4 of Cups. Give me some more energies, please, for my Cancers in love. Spill their tea for me so I can read. And then my crystal ball. We got the Moon card in reverse. What else do we got for them? We got the 9 of Swords in reverse. We've got the Star card, and we've got the, come on now, got 3 more energies. I've got the Hangman, I've got the Page of Pentacles, and I've got the Death card, okay? So here we go. These are the energies that I have. We will clarify as needed. So first of all, it looks like you're all up in your head. So this could be you being all up in your head. So that card, your Oracle card said, don't be in your mind, dwell in your heart for what it is. So maybe in your head, you're like, okay, well, I really feel this way about so-and-so, but this person so-and-so doesn't really have the job, the 401k, and isn't as stable as this other person. And this other person really supports me well on this. So here you are all up in your head, like that card says. Instead of listening to your heart with the High Priestess card, the High Priestess card says, listen to your gut instinct. Listen to what your body and your gut instinct and your intuition is telling you who's going to make you happy, okay? Don't be so picky with the 4 of Cups that you miss an opportunity. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be dealing with either one of them, okay? But the 4 of Cups is, don't be so picky. Don't be so specific as to what it is that's going to make you happy, because you're following with your mind and you're not following with your heart. Your heart loves who it loves or needs who it needs, okay? So you listen to your gut instinct and your inner gut, your high intuition when it comes to that, don't be all up in your head thinking, well, I really like this person the most, and this person makes me feel the best, but you know, he or she doesn't have this or that. You know what I'm saying? So don't let your mind overrule your heart, because you'll be stuck with something that you ain't gonna be happy with for the rest of your life. Okay? So it looks like here the moon card in reverse. This is this moon card is specific to a Pisces. It doesn't have to be a Pisces you're dealing with, but Cancer. Basically, what it is this person is traveling in darkness, non-clarity times. You know, don't know what path to take and stuff like that. But yours is in reverse, so that means that you know, deep in your heart, by listening to your high priestess, what you really, really want and what will really make you happy. Will you follow that? Will you let your mind relax and chill out and not be so specific in your list and your criteria of what this person has to have? Will you follow your intuition and just you know intuitively, you know which one is going to make you happy, or what person is going to make you happy, or what type of person will make you happy? You just have to let go of the reins and follow your intuition instead of being all up in your head. You know that you're coming out of anxiety. So the Knight of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You could be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be like a Pisces. But the Knight of Swords is someone that's having external fears and anxieties brought to them from outside. You know, someone putting pressure on you. Okay, well, you have no more pressure. You've let go of the anxiety. You have no reason to despair. You know, it's all up in your head about being too specific, and you're going to miss an opportunity for a perfect person to come in because you're following and dwelling in your mind and not in your heart. You're codependent on material things or looks or whatever it is that's keeping you trapped in those addictions that are affecting your romantic life, and not letting the real person that the soulmate twin flame connection come in. Okay, but there's hope and faith unless you're dealing with an Aquarius, Cancer. There's hope and faith unless you're dealing with an Aquarius that you will make the right choice by following your intuition, not being so picky and trapped up in your head, because anxiety is dropped. You know which path to take. Okay, you have taken the time. Again, there's two Pisces cards, the moon card and the hangman. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer. Okay, but you have taken the time for enlightenment. You have put yourself in a timeout, isolated timeout, to seek a different point of view and perspective. Okay, so it's not like you don't know what you need in your heart. It's just, will you let your mind take over, or are you going to follow your heart with the star card, having hope and faith that you're going to choose the right person and not be so choosy about what this person does or doesn't have, or what they look like or they don't look like, or what they can bring to the relationship. You know, accept a soulmate and twin flame is accepting that person for who they are and for what they bring to your soul. Okay. So here's the Page of Pentacles. You will be getting a message of, it could be from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, of prosperity, stability, and abundance coming your way. And it looks like here also you have a rebirth. Okay, so you could, when you have a death or rebirth card, this is a Scorpio card, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or it could be that you're finally putting a closure to the chapter of being ruled by anxieties in your own head about what your expectations are and what you really, really think that your expectations should be. Okay, so you're putting a final chapter to that after taking the time to go into retrospect and see, you know, should I see a different point of view? You know, if I do take the hope and faith and choose the person that my heart is telling me to choose, you know, everything could work out in the end, and all the things that I want to be specific about this person could come to pass with the person that I truly want to be with. I don't have to be codependent on the one that I really know that, you know, I could be with, but it will not really bring me the happiness and the true soulmate connection and fill my heart with the love that I really want. Okay, so that's what your message is, Cancer. So let's get some clarification where needed. Let's go ahead and clarify the Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords for Cancer. Okay, so you got two cards. You have the Seven of Swords. You're in self-denial. Okay, and you need to use the Queen of Swords energies, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, to come out of your head. Use facts and logic. There's nothing really trapping you there. There's no reason why you have to be all stuck up in your head with anxiety. You're just being in self-denial. You're just making up things in your head and not wanting to come out of denial and self-deception. But if you use the Queen of Swords energy of the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy to use cool facts and logic, non-emotional detachment, to really feel and trust your high priestess here. Okay, if you trust your high priestess here, you will be in the right, following your heart, following what really needs to be best for your soulmate connection, for your twin flame connection. Okay, so I'm clarifying this. Yeah, so the High Priestess is being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. If you trust in your judgment, if you trust in your gut instinct, if you trust your higher intuition, you will get that equal give and take. You will get that equal reciprocity. You will get what your soul is desiring in love, okay? You won't be codependent on staying with someone just because what they look like, what they have to offer you, because you're scared. Let's go ahead and get a clarification for the Four of Cups, please. Four of Cups for Cancer. All right, so we have the card of the Prince of Swords in reverse, okay? So here, clarifying the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is, again, being specific to not paying attention to your divine blessings that's being offered to you, that is truly going to bless you with some soulmate, twin flame connection. The Prince of Swords in reverse means that this person that this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, okay? The Prince of Swords is the Knight of Swords. And he, or Page of Swords, I'm sorry. And it was someone that, you're watching, someone that's watching you. Well, you're no longer interested in whoever's watching you, or you're watching them. You just want a specific situation to happen. And that's going to be to your misery, because if you don't pay attention to the offers being divinely blessed to you, and you just block out whatever it is, and don't, like, she's got her back to this person, okay? She's not even paying attention to this person, okay? Because she's wanting what she wants, okay? Well, that's going to be a detriment to you if you don't let go of that situation, because you need to follow this one if you want your equal reciprocity and you want your twin flame. You need to let go of that, okay? So the Moon card and the Nine of Swords is pretty clear. I don't need to clarify that. This means you're walking the path of truth now. You're following your intuition. You're walking the path. You're no longer in the dark. You know which path is the clear path to take. You are no longer in anxiety being brought to you by external things. You are anxiety free, and you know what to do. Your Hope and Faith card. Let's go ahead and clarify that hope and faith here. Is it Aquarius, or is it, oh yeah. So you're having hope and faith that once you follow your High Priestess and let go of that codependency, you're going to have that total package deal, okay? So the star is specific to an Aquarius. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius Cancer, or it could be just you're having hope and faith that the total package deal, happiness and love, material, everything that you can possibly need to be totally happy and totally fulfilled. You're having hope and faith that if you follow your intuition, you walk that clear path of truth that you know of, you come out of that anxiety of self-deceit and self-denial, and use the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energies of facts and logic and cool detachment, and stop putting your back to this situation, and not watching the person that is really coming at you with the true intentions of soulmate connection. You've already got that new perspective here. You've got that prosperity abundance message here. So let's go ahead and clarify the Hangman here. Is it a Pisces you're dealing with, or is it a different perspective here? A different point of view. Yeah, the Chariot. So by following your intuition and your gut instinct and the High Priestess, after taking the time out to see a different point of view, and now you going on, unless you're dealing with a Cancer, this is you, Cancer, taking the time after you've seen that right perspective to move on it, to, like Napoleon. Okay, so now I know what I need to do. Now I know who it is I need to choose, and I'm on it. I'm on it like yesterday's news. Okay, so this guy on this horse here, he's just like, you know what, charge full speed ahead. I know what to do now. I'm clear. I'm not confused anymore. I'm not going down that dark path of confusion. I no longer have anxiety about what I need to do, Cancer, because I'm coming out the Nine of Swords in reverse. I have hope and faith for this total package deal, and I know exactly what I need to do and how I need to go about it. So I'm going to go on it like Donkey Kong. I'm going to be like flying on it. And then I have the Page of Pentacles here. Let's go ahead and this message of prosperity, stability, and permanent abundance. That's going to lead to your total package deal. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy that you're looking at. But it also will lead to emotional fulfillment. This is an offer of emotional fulfillment. This is the Prince of Cups, okay? And the Knight of Cups. He is going to be, or she's going to be the one to offer you the emotional fulfillment. It's going to start out slow as a message. It's going to start out and it's going to grow into a very prosperous, abundant, stable relationship, okay? You're putting a death to the old way of doing things, and you're rebirthing yourself, Cancer, to a new way of trusting your intuition and your insight and seeing that new perspective and taking charge. Let's go ahead and clarify that for you, Cancer. Yeah, so I have the High Priestess. There it goes. So now that you are listening to your High Priestess to get that equal reciprocity that it has up here, okay? You have the High Priestess, again, clarifying the death and rebirth. You're listening to your gut instinct finally. You're not going to be in self-denial. You're not going to be codependent. You're going to do what it needs to take. You're going to use that perspective, that clear path of insight, and you're going to roll with it. Okay, so that's awesome, Cancer. That means you're really going to you're going to let go of this codependency, and you're going to go follow your heart instead of your head and your mind. Okay, and not be all in self-denial about it. Let's get you an inspiration card. Cancer, it's about creation. Pisces just got this. Remember, your thoughts shape your future. Your words create today, and your choices become your reality. So remember, it's your thoughts. What does it say? Your answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. Remember that your thoughts shape your future. So don't be thinking about staying with codependency. Your words create today. Manifest, put to words what you're trying to manifest, and put it into words. Your choices will become your reality when you do that. Okay? Much love to you, Cancer. Hopefully that love bonus resonates with you. If it doesn't, if it does, like, share, and subscribe. If it doesn't, check your natal chart for your moon sign, Venus, and rising, and see what better resonates with you. Okay? Much love to you, Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. Till we read again. Take care.